I've got something special for you guys today. This is something that I did not intend to pick up, but being in the gun store, seeing the thing, having the thing in my hands, I decided to go ahead and pick it up. This is the Sig Flux. This is the Sig Flux Legion model. So there is a distinction there between this and the original that come out. This is a firearm that has been on the market for just a short period of time, particularly in the Legion model. Basically what I'm doing in this video is going to basically just show you guys what you get in the box, go over some of the functions of this gun, how it operates, and that sort of thing. This is one of those guns that looks like it come right out of a movie, just with all of the features and everything that you get. Again, this is the Legion model, but before we pick the gun up and get through the details, let's just go ahead and show you some of the other stuff that you get. Of course, the stickers, you get a lock, bicycle lock, you get a chamber flag, and so on. Of course, you get your manual, you get 2 YouTube compliant magazines, okay? These are a very nice feature. You do get 2 of them, and of course you can buy more as needed. But let's just go ahead and get into the gun. What you see is that this is a gun based on the Sig P320, this being the Legion model, and it has a lot of nice features. This is a brace that allows you to brace the gun to give you more accuracy. You do also get a couple of QD mounts that are on the back of the gun to where you could put a sling on this. You have a short piece of rail for mounting a red dot. You also have some rail up front for mounting lights and other accessories as well. The gun features a way that you can use your iron sights if you are going to go through, if you had an optic fail. You do get the iron sights and you can use them looking through this little window in the worst case scenario. Typically this gun is standard P320 with a lot of features. However, this one is not a drop-in. This is not one of those kits. This gun comes as you see it here. This gun also features a manual safety. It also features just a lot of things that we're going to look at, but the first thing I want to do just to go ahead and show you guys is the brace. Let's just call it that. The brace on this gun is one that is under spring tension. You have this actuator on the side here that when you press it down, it releases the latch and deploys the brace. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you how that operates. I'm going to press down on that, and you can see that it deploys the brace very rapidly. That is a very nice feature on this firearm. Now let's just go and show you how it looks with these magazines inserted. This is a magazine holder on the front of the firearm. This is something that is, it does not load from there. It's just a holder for your spare magazine. And this will work with the shorter Sig magazines as well. But it just looks very cool just with these magazines installed. Now, if I go to shoot this gun, this is another feature about this gun, is it does have a manual safety. So you will need to disengage that safety just like so. And it is ambidextrous, okay? That safety is on both sides of the gun for you lefties out there. So it is there if you need it. The trigger is the Legion trigger. It is approximately 2.8 pounds. I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys that trigger. You got just a little bit of take up. You hit the wall about there, and then just a little bit of sponginess and press through it. Of course, guys, this is a new firearm, so that trigger is just a little bit stiff. Your reset is approximately right there. Okay. That's a nice trigger for this firearm, for this gun. It is that Legion trigger. Now, another feature about it, when you are operating this gun, if you need to go to a reload, if you need to reload the gun for whatever reason, if you have spent all of the rounds in your first magazine, you have a couple of options. This button here where your thumb is, if you push it forward, and this is typically where your magazine release is, only this one functions a little bit different. Instead of pushing it in, you're actually going to push it forward slightly, and the magazine will drop out. Okay, it will drop out just like any magazine would before. This also has another added feature. The magazine here on the front, if I press right here, this is the button, I can press that slightly and I can pull that magazine out from the front magazine holder. So that's a nice feature as well. There is an added feature to this, and I'm going to turn it around here to show you. If I press it completely in, what it will actually do is release both magazines at the same time. So if you needed to reload, you can grab up here, long press this all the way in, and you can see that magazine come out. And then I can simply load in my fresh mag just like so. So that is a nice feature, and that is something that will add a lot of speed to getting that gun reloaded. So that is a very nice feature. It is compensated. Okay, you do get a, I guess you could say, that slide cut comp or whatever. Let's go ahead, open that action up. You'll see basically that the barrel does not reach the full end of the slide, but it does, give you just a little bit of a compensation there. This gun, I have not had it to the range yet. Again, this is just an unboxing. I literally just picked this thing up last night, and shout out to Sherwood's Guns in Bowling Green, Kentucky. We just happened to be down in Bowling Green, Corvette City, and it's a nice place, nice town. And if you are into cars, hot rods, or whatever, they've got a museum down there and all kinds of stuff. But pick this up down there. One of their salesmen, and I know he's watching this video, I know you're out there. Every time that I've seen him, he's actually worked at a couple of different places down there, and for some reason, whenever I go into one of those stores down there and he's working, he always talks me into buying something, and he convinced me to get this one. Okay, they had 2 of them in the store. I walked away from it the first time. They sold one while I was there. In fact, the guy was looking for an optic to go on it while I was still there, and that's when I looked over. The owner was there too, and finally said, okay, let me have the other one. So, and here it is. So I know you're watching. I blame you. But anyways, leave me a comment down below. This is a nice gun. I look forward to getting this out. I think it has just an amazing cool factor with what it is. I really look forward to getting it to the range and having fun. Also, the magazine, the mag well, it is flared. You can see that there. So when you grip it, depending on the size of your hands, now my hands, I am able to grip it, but you can see they're a little large for this gun for a lot of folks. They may not find it comfortable if you have very large hands. Me, I don't have any problem with making that work. For what this gun is, that will work fine. I don't have any issues loading the mags, as you can see there, because it does keep my hand back away from it. And there again, guys, this is just a very, very cool gun, very nice concept gun. And as I mentioned earlier, it is the Legion model, and it is not a chassis kit. This gun comes as you see it. It is designed as you see it. Now, let's just go ahead, just because I want to show this to you. If you needed to clean this gun, as far as the takedown, and this is in compliance with YouTube published policies on firearms maintenance, I'm going to simply lock that action back. Here is my takedown lever. I'm going to rotate that down 90 degrees, just like so. There again, everything on this gun is still just a little bit stiff. So once I do that, I'm going to hold that slide, and I'm going to release it and simply slide the slide and barrel off of the frame. And you can see the frame here. This is typical Sig 320. You got that module there. And while I've got it apart, I'm probably going to go ahead and clean it here in a bit, but it does not take no time to take it apart and so on. But again, putting it back together, we'll set this back on to the rails. Bear with me, guys, because I'm trying to do this as I'm looking through camera viewfinder. Okay, I'm simply going to slide that action all the way back, lock it back, rotate that takedown lever, and then we are back in business. And that trigger, guys, I really have to say, that Legion trigger, and that's the thing about this gun, I know that trigger is going to only get better with time, and that is a very smooth trigger. Love that. Now, to get this gun back collapsed, you're basically going to simply push down back on this release. Okay, right here, if I push down on it, this is what I want to do. I want to push down on that release and then simply collapse that forward. Okay, when you're doing that, watch these rails because they're going to come forward, and if you got your hands in the way, it can hit your hand. It's not locked as of yet. That spring is under quite a bit of tension to be able to fire that out, so you will need to press that on in to lock it into place, just like that. There is a lot of pressure there. Another good thing about this, you do have a little extra frame up front if you needed to press that against something, which I don't know why you would, but for some folks, their hands might not be as strong. That might give you a little bit of an advantage to getting that collapsed. Okay, and again, guys, that is just an extremely cool, nice feature of this gun. You know, that rapid deployment of that brace, again, just pushing down on this, there it is, fully extended, and you can see it does have a lot of tension on it. But guys, this is just a quick unboxing. I look forward to getting this out to the range, getting an optic mounted on it, and having a lot of fun with it. I would like to know what your thoughts are on these down in the comments below. I would really appreciate hearing from you. Also, guys, I would appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel, like and share the video. That really helps my channel by sharing those videos. You know, that really helps the channel grow. Also, guys, I would appreciate it if you would leave me a comment down below. Go over to my website at boomsticktacticalgear.com. I'm also going to have a write-up on this in the future over on my website, my blog website at boomsticktactical.com. But guys, thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts down below. Shout out to my channel members. You guys are what makes this possible. If anyone is interested in becoming a channel member, you can join over on my main page and get early access to these videos. But guys, thanks for watching. Check out the rest of the videos on my channel, and we will see you next time.